gonna do? What's up, y'all? Y'all thought I left? You thought I started something to come back? No. We had to take a little break, little pause in the season. But we back, episode 6, Frosted Frames. We about to get into it where we're reviewing movies, right? While I eat some donuts. I hope y'all eat some donuts too. And we're gonna rate them on a donut scale. Smooth, real cool and simple. Hey man, they be talking about you gotta tell them click, like, subscribe. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. Do what you wanna do. Alright? And this where people always tell me to do what you want to do. All I ask is that you give me a little shot. Give me a little listen. Alright? Let's jump in. Come on. Okay. Now, I really like this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed the concept, what was going on, right? Repo Men. Now, I know y'all be watching social media and y'all be watching other people getting their cars repoed. We ain't even talking about cars, right? Repo Men that had Jude Law, Forrest Whitaker, Lee Schreiber. Sir, I apologize. I know I messed your name up. I'm doing my best, okay? We got Alice Braga. Okay, check this out. Repo Men, right? I already told you, they're not repoing cars. They repoing human organs. Let me set this up for you. So, Lee Schreiber, he plays this man named Frank. Frank owns this company where he's a big into organ donation, artificial organ. You know, you need a heart, come see him. You need kidneys, come see him. But what he done did was he done locked you in pretty much like 100-year terms, right? You need a heart. That thing gonna cost you $1 million. Hey man, look, just go ahead every month. You pay me a little $250, $300 every month for 100 years. Hey, you got your heart, you keep on living, all this good stuff, right? What happens if you can't pay? You heard about that? What happens if you can't pay? They try to say, hey, we'll work with you. You know how people are. They wasn't paying. So here comes Jude Law, and here comes Forrest Whitaker character. Yeah, they come to get them organs about you, my boy. Yeah, you got a heart. They find you. They take you, lock you up real quick, cut you right on open. They take the organ out, your heart, your kidney, what else your intestine, whatever you needed, they took it out. Put it in there. A lung, they took it out. Put it in there. Put it in the bag. You need a kneecap, huh? Take that out. Put it in the bag. What's up? You need a toe? Take that off. Put it in the bag. Yeah. So we started off a bunch of that. Jude Law, Forrest Whitaker showed up. Bam, bam. Cut them open. Take it out. And you quickly find out, right? Forrest Whitaker enjoys this way too much. I mean, this is his life. Forrest Whitaker is like, I live and die repo. Okay? So we keep going. At some point, Jude Law gets into a little situation. He gets where he has to have a new heart. And guess what they did? He was like in surgery. They went ahead and put the heart in him. And he looking around like, God dang. Because subconsciously, he knew like this situation, this a little messed up. Well, he started working. He's still working for Frank's character. And, you know, eventually, you know, Frank gave him a little desk job. He worked with Jude Law, like, I don't want to do the field work no more, but this office life just ain't for me no more. So now, Jude Law's in a little pickle. He in a little pickle. Like, what am I going to do about this? Well, guess what? Jude Law payment was up. And he went a little delinquent. So guess who's coming? But along the way, while he on the run, he found out about Alice Braga's character, Alice. Alice pretty much is a whole cyborg. She got stuff from head to toe. She ain't paid a long time, so they definitely trying to find her. So the rest of this story is them just trying to get away from Forrest Whitaker and the powers that be, trying to repo their organs. And so now we got the best friends, Jude Law, Forrest Whitaker going at it. We come to find out, Forrest Whitaker and Frank, they got a special little thing going on, and Jude Law's like, oh, ain't this some stuff? So at this point, I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna let y'all digest and y'all go watch. I actually like the creativity of repoing like organs and all kinds of stuff, kneecaps. I like the thought of that. Now, not for real life, but for a movie, that was real creative. I do give this movie 3.5 donuts. Okay. For all my millennials, this for y'all. The Incredibles. What? You said what? The Incredibles. Yeah. I love The Incredibles. The Incredibles was a great time. It was a great movie. Listen, we started out with my man. He downtrodden. He like, man, he working at the insurance company. He don't want to be there. We talking about Mr. Incredible. He was out there fighting crime. Now they got him out there fighting insurance cases. Him and his old lady get talking like, you mark this, you go see this, go over here and do that. You can get your money. Yeah. Little man go, hey, you can't be telling these people how to get around the insurance company, right? He miserable, he depressed. He wanna go fight some crime, he wanna do something. He go home, the wife there, and she trying to make the best of the situation. They got 3 kids, right? One of them is like a little telepath, the girl. The one boy, he fast, right? And then you got little Jack Prom. He a prom, right? So one day, Mr. Incredible, he gets hollered at. He's like, Mr. Incredible, we would like to enlist your services. He's like, what are we doing? He's like, we just need you to come in. We testing, trying to see if we can stop this we run some tests. So he go, do a little job, build a machine, he come home, he got a nice little paycheck. Hey, life-changing round, right? Life-changing round. But guess what? He got to get an upgraded suit. So guess who he go see? Miss Edna. Miss Edna. Nutcaps, darling. Nutcaps. Let me tell you, Miss Edna is one of the unsung heroes of the movie. We got to mention Samuel Jackson character, Mr. Freeze, whatever his character's name was. Him and his wife, they just be going back at it. Mr. Freeze's best friends with Mr. Incredible. They back in the day superhero buddies, right? So Mr. Incredible keep going doing his work, fighting the machine. Machine get a little stronger. He do something else, beat the machine up. So eventually, Mr. Incredible can't beat the machine. What's happening here? So now, Miss Edna, she done got hit. She done created superhero costumes, superhero attire for the whole family. And now the family go to the island looking for Mr. Incredible. You show up there. They all get captured, but at some point they able to get out. They find out the evil mastermind used Mr. Incredible to make his machine indestructible. And so now the machine, they take the machine to the people, to the city, to take over the world. Well, the family's able to get out of captivity, able to escape the island on time. And as a y'all gotta stop letting me eat donuts like this. I need to have somebody here because one day I'm gonna be on the floor. Whew. Okay, so as a family, they are able to defeat the machine and defeat the evil bad guy, right? The Incredibles was a great time. I do give The Incredibles 4 donuts. All right, family. Look, now this movie here, one of the best fighting movies of all time. One of. I said one of. Fight your mama. I don't care. Warrior. Yeah. 2011. Yeah, that one. Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton, Nick Nolte, Jennifer Morrison, Frank Grillo. We even had a Kurt Angle cameo. Kurt Angle was in there. Kevin Dunn. Come on, man. Come on, man. Warrior. All right, let me set the scene for you. We got Tom Hardy character, right? He shows up back home, his hometown, and his dad was Nick Nolte, right? And basically Tom Hardy back home because he trying to get into this MMA competition, right? So he can get some money. So, and we come to find out that his dad used to train Tom Hardy and his brother, Joel Edgerton's character, when they were younger, when they were like wrestlers, like amateur wrestling, like high school, Roman Greco, that style wrestling. And so, but you also see there's a clash there. Like Tom Hardy ain't with the ish, because you can tell like him and his dad was very hard on them growing up. So now Tom Hardy really like, I don't really need you for all that dad stuff, but you did one thing good in my life, and that was training. That's all I need from you. And we also know to figure out that Nick Nolte character is a drunk. He's a drunk, and he has done his best to get clean. He ain't made a whole lot of good decisions. He didn't make a whole lot of good decisions as far as raising his kids or being with his ex-wife. But at this point, he's doing his best in life. And so he does agree to train Tom Hardy. Well, as Tom Hardy start training, Tom Hardy goes to a local MMA gym, and he's like, yo, you need a sparring partner? You need somebody to spar you got, because they got a dude in there who's like top 6 in the world is going to be in this tournament Tom Hardy's trying to get into. Well, Tom Hardy getting in with old boy. Bam! Knocked his ass out. Yeah. Knocked his ass out. Tom Hardy took my man place. So, like, Nick Nolte, he's like, yeah, okay. So Nick Nolte drive across town to go see the brother, Joe Edgerton's character, and he not supposed to be over there. Like, he is not supposed to be over there at all. Joe Edgerton stopped him like on the sidewalk, what you doing? Because he don't got around his kids. He was very abusive to Tom Hardy and Joe Edgerton when they were young. And what we come to find out is when Nick Nolte's ex-wife, the mother of the boys, left, Joe Edgerton's character left with the mom and left Tom Hardy with the dad, right? So Tom Hardy had to deal with Nick Nolte's character growing up while Joe Edgerton and his mom, they got away. Now at this point in time, Joe Edgerton, he got a wife, he got kids, right? He a teacher, but they need money. And so he's fighting in back in like parking lot UFC events, $200, $300. But there ain't enough money, so he started looking around. He's making phone calls to his friend. This is where Frank Grillo come in, and he's like, Frank, yo, man, like, I train with you guys. I think he's like, yo, man, you ain't fighting like this. Frank Grillo's fighting. He is training a dude that is like primed and ready to go. But through training, old boy get hurt. Frank Grillo make a call. He gets Joe Edgerton's character in. So now we set the scene for you, right? We got Tom Hardy and his brother both in this Madden tournament. Well, we get to the tournament, come to find out the brothers had not had contact like that. Outside of Nick Nolte telling Joe Edgerton's character about his brother, like training and stuff, they ain't really had no contact like that. So they get there, and this is where we fully find out that Tom Hardy is AWOL, right from the military. And he was AWOL after one of his best friend got killed in the war. He came back because he told his best friend he promised him he would take care of his family. So Tom Hardy is fighting for this money so that he can help give it to the best friend's family. Well, lo and behold, these two get to the finals. One of the best scenes of this movie is, well, let me back up a little bit. So every other character, every other fighter, and every time they walk to the MMA octagon, they would have the entrance music. Yeah. Like, Bia, light up. Everybody got the entrance music. Tom Hardy walk in, no music. He win, don't even get his hand raised. Give me my hand back, bust the cage open, he walked to the back. He is about his business, okay? So, in one scene, we're getting close to the end, right? It is now national news that Tom Hardy was in the military, served in the war. Man, he came out there singing a military song to him. It'll make you get up on your feet. It'll make you get up on your feet. I do give this movie 4.5 donuts. All right, y'all. I want to say thank you for joining me in episode 6 of Frosted Frames. I hope you join me next time. Until then, well.